Let's get started. You guys, I swear I have more hair. It's just hidden. Hello, my friends. It's Nina and welcome to a webtoon vlog. So if you didn't know, I have a webtoon. It is called To Love and Be Loved. It is my little side project. I've been working on it since 2021. Who would have thought we'd be here 4 years later? We are back with a webtoon related video. I am going to just work on the next freaking episode. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but if I don't make myself film a video, I'm not gonna work on it. So let's work on the webtoon. I will show you the process of the behind the scenes of making an episode. First things first, I have to plan the episode a little bit. I have to finish writing it. I'm also going to make a new character. Together we will make a character. I'll show you kind of the process of how that works. Well, let's get started. I will first show you the materials. We've got my iPad that has finished charging. This is where all the magic happens. This is where I create the webtoon. I draw everything on here. This is the only tablet that I have right now. It has this magnetic case, just like that, and a pencil on the side. Nice and lightweight. I can bring it anywhere with me. And then I also use this little tablet stand. This helps prop up my iPad. And that's a simple setup. And then on my iPad, I use Clip Studio Paint. That is the drawing program that I use. That's what a lot of webtoon creators use as well. A lot of digital artists. I freaking love Clip Studio Paint. It is such an amazing platform. Honestly, so organized and easy to use. Ugh, I cannot express my love for it enough. And so with Clip Studio Paint, I can draw anywhere as long as I have Wi-Fi. That is what I use for the webtoon. But for planning, that is on my laptop. And we're just gonna go straight ahead and start planning because I can't work on the webtoon unless I finish planning this out. Goodbye for now. Let's bring over the laptop. Let's get started. So besides drawing the webtoon itself, there is a whole other process where you have to research, you have to write, you have to storyboard, you also have to world build. Webtoons are both heavily art-based and writing-based, so a lot is going on. Planning for me specifically consists of making mood boards for my characters, writing the episodes, and then storyboarding the episodes. Basically planning out how the panels are going to look. Panels are each drawing in a webtoon. So the program that I use to work on a big, complex visual project like a webtoon is Milanote, who is also the lovely partner of this video. So here are just some boards that I have. I am currently planning the second webtoon, the third webtoon, and then I just have some private stuff, personal stuff, other creative projects that I want to do in the future. But we are going right into TLABL, which is the acronym for my webtoon To Love and Be Loved. It is a rom-com slash drama. Going right in. So here is the main board for my webtoon. This is just everything that I need. So if you didn't know what Milanote is, it is a great tool for organizing and planning your creative projects. Milanote makes starting a project easy with over 100 built-in templates, and these are available for every type of creative project. We've got the visuals here, the literal webtoon link, so I can go straight into my webtoon. Just a nice little click. And it goes straight to the webtoon. And then we've got the synopsis, genre, themes, some main colors here. We also have my Instagram. This is my art Instagram that I need to post on. I would definitely like to post more. And then here we've got story stuff. And then we've got Instagram art posts. So this is just ideas for Instagram art. Love the character sheet here. And then we've got a mood board. Zoom in to your liking. Move things around. And what I love about mood boards is that it just makes your visual project come to life. If I don't have this, I don't know what my webtoon's going to look like. Whether you're a webtoon creator, digital artist, designer, this is definitely going to help a lot. Let's go into the character profiles. I will go right on into creating a character. Here are my main characters so far. I will quickly just show you the boards that I have right now. This just helps me keep in check what my characters are going to look like. I always have ideas for outfits, never really run out of ideas. I put a lot of thought into my characters. My characters are my baby, and that's how you can have a stronger webtoon story. Here is Chanyeon. You can see a clear vibe already. And then we've got Sayeon. Nice. Heji. They all just have their own vibe, and it's so fun. Yohan is here as well. Changmi. We have also made one for Changmi here as well. And so we've got all these templates here down on the bottom corner. You can start with an empty board if you want, but if you don't know where to start, you can also choose the built-in templates that they have. We've got mood board, creative brief, project plan, storyboard. We've also got a weekly plan. You can also use Milanote for your own personal productivity, but there are so many to choose from. You've got architecture, brand strategy, interior design, marketing, productivity, renovation, DIY, stuff for students, UX, UI, product design, visual art, website design, writing. Literally whatever creative project you have in mind, there's gonna be something for you. I actually based my character profiles off of the character profile template that you see right here. So you can just go straight into the character profile template, edit things as you want. If you want to use it, just press use this template. Simply put, I just love how visual Milanote is. Milanote helps me visualize my webtoon, see my ideas out right in front of me, and it just makes me a better, stronger, more inspired creative. Milanote is not only great for webtoon creators like me, but it's also perfect for creative professionals, teams, and creative hobbyists. So if you want to organize your life and your ideas and start your next creative project, you can check out Milanote for yourself and sign up for free using my link right here, and it'll also be in the description down below. Thank you so much to Milanote for partnering with me on this video and for bringing my webtoon to life. And then now we're going to make a new character. His name is Shihwan, Jin Shihwan. So if you want to make a new board, you're going to go to the board or this section on the side and just drag it in just like that. So that's a new board, but I'm going to do the one with Shihwan. So for now, I'm going to go with an empty board. Copy, paste, Changmi. We're going to duplicate, and then we will make this a Shihwan board. We don't need this. Let's rename this Shihwan Jin. I don't have an image for him yet, so we're gonna delete that. And another thing, if you delete something, you can still access it. All the stuff that you deleted will be here, and you can recover it if you do need it. We're gonna delete this again. We don't need it. So as you saw here, this is a column. You can add more things to the column just like this. Note, need to make an illustration. And then if you want to make a quick note, just double tap, and then you can move this around anywhere. We're gonna change the bio. This was a table, so I'll show you right here. You can add your own table just like this. Delete a column if you need to, and then you're left with two columns just like that. But right here we have a table, so we're going to fix this. Shihwan Jin. He is an ISFP boy, cinematographer, Changmi's partner. This is not what Shihwan looks like. We're gonna delete all this. Remove. I am going to go to Pinterest and bring in some pictures. I have made a board for Shihwan. I don't think I have a character that dresses like Shihwan yet. I definitely wanted a more creative, stylish character. No offense to Chanyoung and Johan. So we're going to drag in some pictures. A quick way to do this, I will show you, is through Milanote's plugin. So it's a Google Chrome plugin, as you can see right on the top here. After you download this plugin, there is this little button that pops up on pictures, any picture, and you're going to save it. Let's save this one. You can save it, and then here it'll pop up, and then you can save this to whatever folder it needs to go to. So for Shihwan, it's right there, and you didn't even have to switch browsers. Save to Shihwan? Yes. Yay! And you can do this really fast, so you don't have to go back and forth. Just dump it all there, organize it later. Save. And then another thing that you can save is text, which is very good for research. All you have to do is drag a section that you see, and after you release, the Milanote plugin will show up, and you just press it, and the passage gets saved as a note itself. It's so easy. And then you just put it in the right board, save, and it is done. Save what you need to. You can save all these. All of the things that you saved goes into the unsorted section right on the side, and then you can drag it into your liking. So let's bring these photos in. All you do is click and drag. And then I'm going to drag these notes into personality. You can also drag in multiple. Let's organize these. Let's add a text. Just love the quick click and dragging. Then you got all these notes to refer to in the future for research. I'm gonna change the colors. You can even change the colors of your icons. More of a neutral color like this. Let's also change the letters. Let's do Shihwan, SJ. So right here I've got the relationships map board. We're gonna go into more templates. This is under writing, character relationship map. Love this. So we're going to use this template, and then it clears everything. If you want the images in there, you can also keep it, but obviously I need it empty. And so this is how I figure out how the characters relate to each other. Let's put Shihwan in the middle. I'm going to take one of these, duplicate it, and then we can add a line. Click and drag, my friends. You can also change the shape with arrows, no arrows, and then you can also add a label. Dating Shihwan, and the other character's name is Kyungju. childhood friend, college friend. Here, let's put in Sayan. Here, we're gonna put in Changmi. This one will be Heji. And there we have a quick relationships map. And then if you want, you can go into these boards and even add more information. I like to go in here, double tap. I would write how each character is related to each other. You can add another note to your liking. It just saves them there. Yay! Let's go grab a color palette. For this, you can just double click, plug in there. We're gonna save this to Shiwan. Yes, there she is. Drag it right in. Gotta make some notes for his character because I do have to draw him soon. You can also add lines here wherever you want. Bend it to your liking. And then you can also quickly add drawings to your liking. Let's add some stars just to add to the vibe. And then you can drag it around and duplicate it if you want. Make it easier for yourself. So he's the latest addition to all of this. Now let's move on to making an episode. I need to finish writing the latest episode that I'm working on. We are working on episode 30. Let's go into the episodes page. Episode 30 rewrite. Let's go in. Story outline. Let's use this template. Delete all these. So as you can see right here, you can add documents. This is going to help write the actual episode. And then each little board is connected to a line. How cute. Sayan worries about Johan. So we've got the simple titles here, and then under that I can write what individually happens. And then after that I can go into writing the actual script. Sayan reflects on how she met Johan. Johan sees Sayan thinking about something. If I want to write this specifically with dialogue, I can start a new document. I can also just write it out here, but it gets way more intricate, so I like to just use a document. Documents lets you write longer notes, so you can just go right in and then just have fun. Write your dialogue. And then what I love about this too is that you can just throw things around wherever as well, depending on what makes more sense. This goes here. And then if this is going to a separate episode, add a new column here and then connect this. In my webtoon, there's a lot of separate little stories going on at the same time. So this just helps me visualize that these two episodes are connected. And then that will lead on to the other episode, new episode. You can also make little highlights if you want, just like that. Add text right over. New episode. Then I'm gonna duplicate this because this is also a new episode. Duplicate this again. Episode 30. Around here, these two are gonna be episode 31. Nice. Now that I've finished planning and writing out the webtoon, let's get into the fun stuff, drawing! Let's complete some panels. Oh, that turned off. Okay. Are the vibes cozy? I think for the next hour or two, I'm going to draw away. This is so relaxing for me. Let's get started. I'll give you a glimpse into what I've been working on. Here is the complete episode. Here, I have to edit it a bunch. This is not going to be in the episode, but this is what I'm working on currently. I think I'm going to kind of finish this panel right here. This program is Clip Studio Paint. I am drawing the kid version of Heji and Johan, so I need to know what they look like in order to make more panels in the webtoon. So Heji is pretty much done. She has her line art, flat colors done. Johan is currently in the process of being made. I am freehanding this. I haven't really drawn Johan properly as a child, so let's get started. Johan is hiding behind Heji. Johan! Trying to remember what Johan looks like. I have pictures of him. Let's see. I have this picture. Just as a reference. Okay, so he does have a middle part when he's younger. I think he has a middle part now too. Wow, I have not worked on my webtoon in so long. Let's see. His forehead should be right around here. BRB, I need to check in for my flight. That alarm scared the frick out of me. I think the camera captured how scared I was. Jeez. Did you see that? Dang it, check-in's not open yet? Urgh. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I got scared for no reason. Line art is done for Johan. Now I can go into flat colors. For now, let's make his jacket black. Then that can determine everything else. Babies. I feel like I can make his sweatpants a little more dark. There we go. Maybe I can add more detail. Let's fine tune this a little bit. There we go. Just adding some detail. Let's render. Gonna add some blush. Done. Don't want to add too many details or else that gets annoying for me to deal with. Gonna just add some lighting since they're outside. And done with this. Johan is hiding behind Heji because he's a shy boy. Fun fact, Heji obviously used to be taller than Johan, but Johan had a growth spurt. Shall I show you some panels that I finished? You guys will get the spoiler. This is Johan grown up. Here's Cyan. This is grown up Soyeon. Not rendered, but here's a rendered version of her. There she is. I'm gonna fix her hair. Let's give her some light. Do you want to see a tree that I made? I'm kind of proud of this tree. It's not a 3D tree. I had to make this tree by myself. Used a mix of Gaussian blur, bunch of different brushes. I wanted this cherry blossom look. All those branches I drew with paint brushes that I have. Doesn't it look like a real tree? And then soon I have to add the 3 characters here. That's still a sketch. This is still a sketch. I also made this tree right here. The same thing. It's a real tree that I made. I drew all these branches myself. Again, we've got this sketch of the kids, and we've got a little side panel. I love tilting the canvas sometimes just to make it more fun to read. So this is going to be a fun little episode for the trio, and then it's going to lead into the duo. I feel like we haven't seen the lead duo in a long time. But that is basically what a night of making the webtoon looks like. It's a nice and cozy time. If I had more energy, I would have done at least 5 panels, but 2 is fine. Each panel takes at least an hour to do, so that's 2 hours worth of work. That's pretty decent. Usually I want to do at least 3 to 5, but I'm so tired. My contact lenses are also about to fall out of my eyes. I hope this was still an interesting and insightful and fun video for you guys. This is a typical routine for me. I just cannot wait to get this episode up. We have a long way to go. I promise the story has only begun. We have a lot in store, a lot more characters to show up, a lot more plot. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye, my friends. Let's do a virtual hug. Goodbye, my friends.